Hi everyone, I'm going to be opening a 2015 Core Set Fat Pack today. I'm pretty stoked about this. I got a deck builder's toolkit of the 2015 because it was really cheap and I wanted to build a few different decks because I really only had a lot of really good blue cards and a few really good red cards, but I really wanted to learn how to build a strong green deck and a strong black deck because those were things that I was not really sure about because I had focused so much on the other two colors for a very long time with playing Magic. And so 2015 is a little bit near and dear to my heart because it got me started on learning how to build more types of decks than just mostly the manipulative decks that I played with before. So anyway, let's open this up and see what's inside. We're getting started with the first booster. I always open them off of camera because it's easier for me, but you know, maybe you want to see me open a booster. Alright, skipping ahead to the cool stuff. Alright, so you're going to have to know that I don't know the M15 super well. So, we're going to read a lot of these. Ulcerate. 1 to put out. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. You lose 3 life. I don't like it when I lose life, but this would be great in, a life gain deck because I wouldn't mind losing life. Nightfire Giant. I have one of these. I think it's a cool card. Costs 5 to put out. Zombie Giant. Nightfire Giant gets 1/1 as long as you control a mountain. A +1/+1, sorry. And if you pay 5, Nightfire Giant deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Battle of Mystery. It's an enchantment. It's a 3-drop. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has double strike. Nice. Sliver Hive. Nice. It's a land. It's a land. Yeah. Okay. Add 1 to your mana pool to tap it. Tap it again. Or no, sorry, tap it. You can choose these. So tap it. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast a Sliver spell. Interesting. Alright, and 5-drop and tap it. Put a 1/1 colorless Sliver creature token onto the battlefield. Activate this ability only if you control a Sliver. Nice. Interesting. So I wonder, M15 must have a lot of slivers. I don't know. I've been focusing more on the Khans of Tarkir lately than the M15. Alright, moving forward to the uncommons. Gargoyle Sentinel. 3 to put out. It's a defender. And if you pay 3 until end of turn, Gargoyle Sentinel loses defender and gains flying. It's a good card. Paragon of Gathering Mists. Other blue creatures you control get +1/+1. And if you spend 1 blue mana and tap this, another target blue creature you control gains flying until end of turn. That's an awesome card. Super rad. Paragon of Eternal Wilds. Other green creatures you control get +1/+1. And if you pay 1 green mana and tap this, another target green creature you control gains trample until end of turn. Nice. I like these Paragon cards. Chief Engineer. Artifact spells you cast have Convoke. Awesome! It only costs 2 to put out. Oh, except it's not like hexproof, so people could get rid of it. So you're going to want a card that, counters anything that they try and get when they try and get rid of this. That's awesome. Clear a path. Destroy target creature with defender. That's a cool card to have in foil. But it's a common, so, I'd rather get a rare foil. Nice. Oh, these have little special openings. Unlike, practically all of the boosters. They don't really have easy openers. That, while supposedly an easy opening, didn't help me get it open any faster. Alright. Military Intelligence. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. That's cool.
Boonweaver Giant for 7. He's a giant monk. Wow. Whenever Boonweaver Giant enters the battlefield, you may search your library. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Search your graveyard, hand, and or library for an aura card and put it onto the battlefield attached to Boonweaver Giant. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. That's kind of an awesome card. It's a little bit expensive to put out, but that's okay. Nisa's Expedition. 5 drop, but it has Convoke. And search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. I like that. Genesis Hydra, nice. So it's X drop plus 2 green. It's a plant Hydra. Whenever you cast Genesis Hydra, reveal the top X cards of your library. You may put a non-land permanent card with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield, then shuffle the rest of your library. Genesis Hydra enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters on it. That card is cool. Interesting. Alright. Next opening. A Johnny's Pridemate. I already have 4 of these because I really liked this card for a while. Unfortunately, people get rid of it when they know that you're going to have a life gain deck because they don't want this to be pumped up. Brawler's Plate. It's an artifact. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has trample. That's cool. Circle of Flame. I don't really care about Circle of Flame. Aether Spouts for 5. It's an instant. For each attacking creature, its owner puts it on the top or bottom of his or her library. Nice. That's cool. These are really cool cards. I'm excited I got this M15 pack. Paragon of Fierce Defiance. There are obviously a lot of Paragons. Nice. That's cool. Other red creatures you control get +1/+1. If you pay 1 red mana and tap this, another target red creature you control gains haste until end of turn. Nice. Shrapnel Blast. I don't really care about Shrapnel Blast. Because I wouldn't want to sacrifice an artifact, but I mean, it's a really cool card though. Illusory, I don't know how to say that. Illusory Angel. Nice. I have an angel deck, but it's blue. It's white and green. I may have to add blue now. Because I really like this card. I was actually looking at getting this card, so I'm glad that it came in here. So I can cast this only if I've cast another spell this turn. Ooh, yeah. Sivan Reef. Nice, baby. It's a land. Add 1 to your mana pool if you tap this, or tap it and add 1 blue or red to your mana pool, and Sivan Reef deals 1 damage to you. Still a great card. Great card. Moving on. Wow, this takes a lot of time to open up these card things. Hot Soup. What's Hot Soup? I have not heard of this card. Hot Soup, it costs 1 to put out. Equipped creature can't be blocked. Whenever equipped creature is dealt damage, destroy it. Oof. I hate the cards when they say that, because I just don't want to put them in my deck. But that's a cool card still. Paragon of Open Graves. Other black creatures I control get +1/+1. And if I pay 2 colorless and 1 black, I can tap this, and another target black creature I control gains Death Touch until end of turn. Okay, this is rad. Rad, rad, rad. Paragon of the New Dawns. Other white creatures I control get +1/+1. If I pay 1 white and tap this, another target white creature you control gains Vigilance until end of turn. Nice. Ooh, yeah! Soul of New Phyrexia for 6. It's an artifact creature. It's an awesome artifact creature. This is one of the cards that I was really wanting from this. Okay, it's a mythic rare, and it's got trample. It's a 6/6 with trample. And if I pay 5, permanents I control gain Indestructible until end of turn. If I pay 5, exile Soul of New Phyrexia from my graveyard. Permanents I control gain Indestructible until end of turn. Nice! Nice! That is awesome. Super, super awesome. Blood Host. It's a vampire, and I wanted Blood Host. This is great. This is great. For some reason, I didn't remember that this was in M15. I love vampire cards. Okay. 2. If you pay 2 mana, sacrifice another creature, put a 1/1 counter on Blood Host, and I gain 2 life. Nice. Staff of the Wild Magus. Whenever you cast a green spell or a forest enters the battlefield under your control, I gain 1 life. Congregate. Everybody knows what that does, I think. Oh, yeah! Colonian Twingrove. It's a Treefolk Warrior. Colonian Twingrove's power and toughness are equal to the number of forests I control. And when it enters the battlefield, put a green Treefolk Warrior creature onto the battlefield with this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of force you control. Nice. Nice! I am pretty pleased with this Fat Pack. I recently did a Journey into Nick's Fat Pack opening, and I did not like the cards that I got a whole lot. So this is, you know, making me remember that Fat Packs are amazing. Staff of the Flame Magus. Nice. Whenever I cast a red spell or a mountain enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life. Gravedigger. This is a great card. It's a great uncommon card. It's a zombie. When Gravedigger enters the battlefield, I can return a target creature card from my graveyard to my hand. Reclamation Sage. I don't really care about this card, but it's a good card. Caves of Coilus. Nice. Nice. A nice land. It's white and black. Add 1 colorless to my mana pool, or add 1 white or black to my mana pool, but then it deals 1 damage to me. Nice. On a foil forest. I don't know if I was just saying that in this or in the last video I did, but I like foil lands, but I would rather, you know, get a rare foil, obviously. Or a mythic rare would be the best. I am really having trouble opening these tonight. Okay. Turn to Frog. I really like the artwork. Until end of turn, target creature loses all abilities and becomes a blue frog with base power and toughness of 1/1. Nice. That's an awesome card. Jorabai Murklurker. It's a leech. I have not heard of this. This artwork is awesome too. It gets a +1/+1 as long as I control a swamp, and if I pay 2, target creature gains lifelink until end of turn. Overwhelm for 7. I don't care for this card, but it is a good card. I don't use it. Siege Dragon. Nice. For 7. When Siege Dragon enters the battlefield, destroy all walls your opponents control. Whenever Siege Dragon attacks, if defending player controls no walls, it deals 2 damage to each creature without flying that player controls. Nice. Alright. I liked this Fat Pack. This Fat Pack just made me very happy, and I just got a ton of great cards. Alright. Nice.